I got a few necks glued up, ready to go. I got a couple of straight necks and a couple with scarf joints. So I've got 4 boxes picked out. And I'm probably gonna cut this video up a little bit so that I can go into some things as I go through this build. Oh, what was that? Oh. I got this Avo box. Got a nice brick house box, and what you hear rattling around in there is I got all the bracing cut. I got this reticle box a while back from Dale Puckett, so I'm gonna be working on this one. I think this one will be really cool. And then you've seen this in the background in a few of my videos, this Jameson box. Now I have built one of these before, and it was really awesome. But you know, when you build a cigar box guitar, you know, or you do any kind of project, I'm sure most people probably as they're going through it are like, man, if I could do it over, I'd do this, or I could probably do this a little better, or I could change that and make this better. It was a really awesome box, but the one thing that really kind of, after I got it together, is just the thickness of this box. So like laying it on your leg and playing it, it's almost 4 3/4. I'm just measuring to the top of the lid here. 4 3/4 thick, you know, as opposed to, you know, something like this I think is like just right thickness. And I wanted to preserve the stuff on the side, but I'm gonna dark stain this, I think. You still got all the stuff on the bottom. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice some pieces out the middle and then smash this thing back together. I think that'd make it better. So I'm gonna take it from 4 3/4 to about 2 inches. I think that'd be awesome. Plus, I'm still gonna, I've been debating on whether or not I cut this lip off on the last build so I could just push this down and put it on, which is what I'm thinking about doing for this one. But because I'm gonna cut this in half, you'll be able to unscrew the bottom and access everything from the bottom side. So that's gonna be the first part of this video, is slicing this joker up. So let's get started. Just to give you another quick visual, this is how thick it would be without cutting it down. So now I cut it down and I've glued in these blocks already, but they're made so they'll fit inside of here, kind of center everything up. Now you kind of hopefully get the idea. All right, take the neck, put it in here, and now you kind of get the idea. So I was thinking about just leaving this bottom and screwing it on here so I could access everything from the bottom. But since I went ahead and took that ring off the top, and I can just lay the lid on it and screw it down, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this bottom back on here. Okay, I've made some progress on these necks, but not a lot. I got them shaped, headstocks shaped out, and they're pretty much ready to glue on the fretboard. Here's this straight one. Yep, I've got it cut down. I've got them fitted to the boxes. And here's this one. I gotta put a little shape on, little wings on this one, and made a shape, but same thing. So they're all fit to the boxes. So I got the holes cut out on the reticle box. I've got all the stuff glued in. Bet you heard rattling around earlier. I've got all this stuff glued in. So this thing is set up, ready to go. This is pretty cool. This was, these pieces were extras inside a Cohiba box that I built. I don't throw these things away. I mean, it's good stuff, so I use that for gluing it in this brick house. And this Avo, same thing, glued up. Oh, and here's the rest of these pieces. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I did get a little distracted. I got an order, so that takes precedence. So you saw my last video, this ammo can guitar, which is, man, this thing is awesome. I'm getting ready to pack this thing up here in a little bit. And so I ended up, while I was working on that and doing the video for that, I was working on the Booze Box 2. But I didn't do, unfortunately didn't film the rest of it, but you saw that I sliced it up, which was the main thing. So here is the finished product. I still need to pull this plastic off of this thing, so don't think there's something wrong with that. So, man, there's quite a bit to unpack with this thing. Let's see what we're gonna start with. It's all the same. I think I'm gonna do this on all these fretboards probably. Starting with that ammo can, and now on this one, see the way I cut this. I built this, I cut this bridge out, designed it on my laser engraver and cut this bridge out. I ordered some banjo style bridges. They were pretty tall, and I thought maybe I could just flatten them out and put a fret wire on them or something and make them work. But it's got a pretty good back angle on it, and they weren't quite tall enough. So I cut these out. Actually, I can show you real quick. Hopefully, without having to cut this video. Yeah, there they are. So what I like about this is I was able to cut these out, and these are, I've already got pieces in the middle of, but you can see, hopefully you can see, they're one's just a little bit, actually a 1/16 inch of bigger than the other one. So they all kind of step up a 1/16 of an inch in size. So that's really cool. And I went ahead and cut a piece down the middle for the fret wire. So these things, I'll probably use some of these from here on out. Here is the box. You can see the seam, but I don't think it's, you know, necessarily, I wasn't trying to hide it. I mean, I did slice it up, so you can see the seam on it, but I did put a little bit of stain on there. Probably the biggest spot is right here. But I did put a stain on it, and I did put a finish on it, and I think it really matches with the neck of this guitar. Now, this neck, man, so I made a few of these necks, Purple Heart, Maple, and Walnut. And then you can see how it looks here on the headstock. Man, that is so awesome. Stuck with the copper bronze theme. Just a little hinge coming over, one volume knob, and I did have to put the jack on the face. This it's just not enough. It's kind of thick here. I like to use a plate. I don't know. I guess I had all kinds of excuses not to do this or not to put it here. So I put it here, so as long as you have like a cord that's got this, you know, it's not going to be in your way. And when I first started using it, I actually plugged this end in, and it's, you know, you can kind of feel it that the plug is there, but it's not in your way. So I got to change the batteries in my camera, and then we'll do a little sound sample of this guitar. If I can, I'll throw in a clip in this video or a photo of the other booze box, just so you can kind of get a little side-by-side comparison of the two. But man, this thing is nice. Just cutting it down, it just makes it a little bit easier to handle. There's no sound hole in this thing. It sounds really awesome though. The copper theme on this thing is just awesome. I think everything just came together, even with I know this is a little bit darker than the top, but it still just ties together. So really cool guitar, fun build. Man, really cool boxes. They're kind of hard to come by, but man, these things really do make a pretty awesome cigar box, well, I guess booze box guitars. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for checking out this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.